Okay, hello again. This is Mrs. Dillon this time. We are going to work on our third exponent rule, which is called power to a power. So you will need your first worksheet that you did with the first video. We are going to go to question number 21. So one thing you should notice that these look very different. You have a single base with an exponent on the outside of a set of parentheses. So what this is actually telling you is that you're taking 2x squared times itself because it's 2x squared squared. So what this does is you're going to multiply these two numbers together. So 2 times 2 is going to give you 4. And then you're going to look at doing your bases that are like bases, the same as we have done before. So it would be x to the 2 plus 2 or x to the 4th. So instead of having to write this out each time, we come up with a shortcut way. That's where our rules are. So you'll notice on the board it says when you have a power to a power, you multiply exponents. So what this does in shortcut form is you would take it 2 to the second power and then x to the second power times 2. So it ends up being 2 to the second power is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, so you end up with 4x to the 4th. So we don't want to have to write out each parenthesis every single time, because if it was to a power of like 10, we'd have to write up a whole bunch of them and fill up the board. So our shortcut way is you take your number right here to the power that is on the outside, and then you multiply these two exponents. Okay, so looking at 23, this is one that does not have a number on the inside. It just has the letter k to the third, so our variable is k, raised to the third power, and 4 is our exponent. So since you only have a single base and you have two exponents right here, you're actually going to multiply these. So it would be k to the 12th power, 3 times 4. Okay, and our last one I'm going to look at with you is number 25. Number 25 is similar to number 23. It has, again, x squared to the third power, no number inside. So again, remember, and if it helps you to do this, to figure out the problem, remember this is the same thing as writing out x squared multiplied 3 different times. Okay, so this is the way that it actually is doing it. But the shortcut way is to take and multiply your two exponents together. So x to the 2 times 3, which is the same thing as x to the 6th. You'll notice up here the way that we did it on the first rule up there, on multiplying bases that are both the same. So when you have like bases, remember we added exponents. Well, if I add these exponents, if I add 2 plus 2 plus 2, I get 6. So again, that shortcut way, instead of having to write it out and add your exponents each time, so I don't want to have to write it out every time we have to come up with a rule. Our rule says that you will multiply the two exponents together to get your final answer of 6. Okay, so now you will finish questions 22, 24, and 26 on your own, and the sub will go over the answers with you at the end.